So today we'll be talking on the topic of accountability. Accountability. That's what we'll be talking on. Accountability is very, very important. In as much as you want to succeed, you need to also know, we need to carry out all the ingredients of success in our business. And one of those ingredients is accountability. So if you're not accountable, you likely will not have the kind of results you are so desiring. Yes, you will not have the results you're desiring. So accountability is a very important section in our business. It's a very important part of our business. So I encourage you, if you can reach out to your teammate, your various teammates, reach out to them now and let them know that we have started today's session. And today's session we are talking on the topic accountability. Accountability. But before I proceed, is accountability important? So why is accountability important? Let me
All
ask
right.
you if
Okay. Good morning, Eminent Mentor. Good morning, leaders and partners.
good
All right.
morning.
Accountability is very important because if someone is being accountable to something, it means he's being responsible for a particular thing, which will make him to keep him on track, and also he's being answerable for that thing, or being responsible for a thing that is being looked after. So it simply means that this person have this obligation that has been imposed onto him, that this particular tax that is about to carry it out, or this project that is about to carry it out, he has a certain you need to have a certain focus to achieve it. So accountability keeping on track, giving him the sense of responsibility that this thing needs to be done and also achieved on time. That if anything is being go astray, it means that that thing will not work in accordance to how it is being expected.
All right, thank you. That's a good one. That's a good one. Then I think those are the particles of it. So what is the benefit of accountability? Mr. Stephen, what is the benefit?
Mornings, Eminent Mentor and the leaders in the house.
Mornings.
The benefits of accountability is that it actually help ones to achieve a particular goals that is set.
All right, thank you very much. It helps. Mrs. Your number, you're up. Okay, go ahead, bro.
What accountability is like to help someone be focus in a particular cause focus.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It helps us to focus. Okay, Mr. Solomon, what is the benefit of accountability?
Okay, for me, well, first, good morning to everybody.
Morning, sir.
For me, accountability also helps to build a level of trust between the individuals involved. Okay, and it helps, like Madam says, it helps to build a sense of focus on the issues concerned. To trust and then focus.
Thank you. That's good. When we talk about accountability, it makes one to focus on what it should do. And when you focus on what you should do, guess what happened? It results in growth. So let's assume you were supposed to sweep this compound, and at the end of the month, you're going to get a specific amount, and you did not sweep it for any reason, or I don't know reason. Yes, you did not do it. You supposed to be paid. Will you be paid? Someone should comment in the station. Let's know. We're supposed to sweep this compound. Then at the end of the day, you'll be paid. But this one, you were not accountable. You just do it anyhow you like. Will you still be paid? Tell us in the no. Can we see a problem? No. That is it. That's just the thing. So that's the very reason we need to understand that when we talk about accountability, it's something serious. It has benefit. It is not just like it's a tax only. It's a tax that comes with reward. Yes, it's a tax that comes with reward. These are things that you do that brings reward. Do you understand now? A parent that is accountable for his children, taking care of the children, make sure that the children go to school. So you're doing what you were supposed to do. So when we talk about accountability, we refer to doing what you were supposed to do and being answerable for it. Don't know if we get that part. Doing what you were supposed to do and being answerable for it. Remember that since you have done what you were supposed to do, you are now answerable for it. So guess what is going to happen? You have the reward. You have the rewards that you deserve, that you should have. But not doing what you were supposed to do, you're not answerable to anybody, and you don't have the reward. Now, there's a reason we are talking about this. In our business, accountability in entrepreneurship is very low. When it comes to entrepreneurship, accountability is very low because you're not working for anyone, you're working for yourself. But if you're working for someone that at the end of the month you'll be querying, people are serious when they're working for someone. True or true. When they're working for someone that's serious, they take it serious, they do it with all their might. But when they're working for themselves, after all, it's my business. That's the problem we're having here. After all, it's my business. So since it's their business, they do it the way they like it. They don't do it the way they're supposed to do it. They do it how they like. Whether there's result or there's no result, they just do it like that. And this is one of the reasons that most people have crippled in this business because they don't have someone they're reporting to. How many questionnaires did you do today? Nobody is asking you. How many booking have you made today? No one is asking you. How many calls are you going to make today? Nobody's asking you. Before you know, you got carried away that you end up doing what you were supposed to do. You don't do it. Can we see the problem now? You don't do what you were supposed to do. And since you did not do what you were supposed to do, would you have the reward? Now, principle does not change. Accountability is the act of doing what you were supposed to do. And that brings about the reward. That brings about the growth. So in our industry, there are certain things we should do, we're supposed to do. But if we don't do it, we will not have the results we so desire. Yes, if we don't do those things, we can't have the result we so desire. So that's why I said, okay, let's talk about this morning. How accountable are you? What is your accountability level? How is it? Let's talk about that. So, according to the um, Britannica Dictionary Encyclopedia, it refers to accountability as the act of being answerable, keeping to task, and being responsible. The act of being answerable, keeping to task, and being responsible. How many of you registered in this business? You paid money into this business and you want to succeed. Please use the rest and features. You paid money into this business and you want to succeed. You use your money and register. Use the rest and features. A good number of us are raising hand, and I know others did not pay. Others, maybe their parents registered them. Now, if someone paid money for you, you likely may not be serious. But if it was your hard-earned money that you bring out and register, then you know you should be serious. But I want to ask you this, so you give us the response in the comment section. Whose responsibility is it for you to succeed? Is it your upline's responsibility? Is it your downline's responsibility? Or is your responsibility for you to succeed? Now, when you understand that, responsibility sets in. Because it's your responsibility, as it is, it's my responsibility for me to succeed. It's your own responsibility for you to succeed. So since it's that way, then you have to do what you should do. But this is the problem. There's no one that is watching behind you. Nobody is holding Ken. If you don't do this thing, I'll kill you. If you don't do this thing, I'll sack you. Nobody's giving you query. Nobody's deducting your salary. But you're not doing what you were supposed to do. It's going to reflect on your DTC. The only discipline or the only boss that we have in this business is our DTC. Because whatever we are doing is reflecting there. It's reflecting there. So this is what we all need to have in mind, understand that whatever we are doing ourselves. We are not doing the company. The company is big enough that even if you quit, they don't know. They don't even feel that you have quit. They don't even know. So whatever you're doing yourself. So if you're not accountable, you end up not recruiting as you're supposed to recruit. Because if you're working as a marketer, at the end of the month, they'll be auditioning. They'll check you. Or at the end of the day, they will check. Your manager will check what you're doing. If you've met up your targets. So if you've not met up your target, they'll be querying. And with that, you are already accountable. You're on track. But at this point that there's no one that is checking you, you're the uga bata bata for yourself, you're the one doing everything for yourself, it is very possible to get carried away. It is very possible for you to be distracted. It's very possible to appear as if, oh, uh, there's no point of wasting my time. And this is where you see people said, I've been in this business for 3 months now and nothing is coming out. The truth is that these people are not accountable to their business. That's the real truth. Because if you go and check that 3 months, what have they done? Have they done what they were supposed to? That's the question. Have they done what they were supposed to? If they have done what they were supposed to, then they're supposed to have the kind of result they supposed. But sad to say, because no one is checking you, no one is checking me, I might not do what I'm supposed to do. Can we see a problem now? No one is checking you, no one is checking me, so I might not do what I was supposed to do. And in turn, guess what? There will be no results. That result you're looking for, you will not have it. I will not have it. So now, I want you to have this understanding that you are an entrepreneur. You're not an employee. Yes, you're not working for anybody. You're not working for me. You're not working for Dr. Ed. You're not working for Ambassador Namdi Ayachiku. No, you're working for yourself. The mentality you will use if you're opening a school is what I want you to use moving forward. There are about 5 tips um, of becoming an entrepreneur or accountability, keeping your accountability on track. The first one is that you start small. You see, accountability helps you, gives you self-awareness on what you can do. Accountability helps you give yourself self-awareness of what you can do. If you start small, you get somewhere. Yes. But what if you don't even start? Will you even get anywhere? Start somewhere. Then give yourself a target of what you want to do every day. It might not be very big. It might not be very big. Start small. Give yourself a target of what you want to do. Even if that thing is small. Today I'm going to sweep the whole of this house, for example. I'm going to sweep the whole of this house. Make sure you sweep it. Now, after you sweep it, you see that you've done that, reward yourself and get accountability partner. So start small, give yourself a target, have a checklist, reward yourself, and have accountability partner. That's 5 things I've mentioned. Start small, get a target, get a checklist, reward yourself, then have accountability partner. You see, accountability partner is so good. Like for those of you who have done Asusu, I don't know if is there any of you on this call that have done Asusu. Now the benefit is that it propels you struggle for the money. Yes. If you don't do it, you feel relaxed. You have nothing that stresses you. But let's assume now that you are you're making 10,000 naira every week, and you said, okay, I'll be saving out. I'll join contribution, and this contribution I'll be saving 4,000 naira every week or 2,000 naira every week. There are some weeks that challenges might come. You'll make the 10,000, or maybe you'll not make it. But because you know that there are people that are waiting for the money, that these are people's money, other people's will pay. If I don't pay, that it looks somehow. I don't want you to come into my house and make noise. Oh. You stretches out yourself and have that 2,000 and pay. You have saved that 2,000. Now, it is not that the 2,000 was very important, but it's because there are other people involved in it. You stretches yourself. And at the same time, you have achieved a set goal for yourself. So, Asusu is actually good. But the only thing is that there's nothing that is 100% good. Everything has their own disadvantage. If you're doing it with the wrong set of people, they can carry your money and eat. But that shouldn't be the reason that you don't propel yourself. You don't move. Yes, it shouldn't be the reason you don't move. The fact that maybe because people used to carry people's money and eat and run, no, you arrange stuff for yourself, even if it's for your family. Maybe you and your husband just challenge yourself. Let's do this. Let's challenge ourselves. Let's say that we can be saving 2,000 every week. If you're doing 2,000 every week in 52 weeks, that's over 100,000. You go and see there's 100,000 somewhere hiding. That's the message. But it is not the money that was important. What was important is you don't want to disappoint this other person, and you don't want this other person to disappoint you. So when it's come to being accountable, if you have accountability partner, you have someone that is watching your back, watching what you're doing. So the person would like serve as a reminder. Have you make your calls? How many calls have you made today? How many calls did you say you're going to make? You say you're going to make 50 calls, you're going to make 100 calls. So have you been able to make? And you also check the person. Then it should be as if both of you are challenging each other, pushing each other. This is partly what helped me in this business when I started. Yes, I chose a partner to work with. And by the way, she was my cross line. She was not even my upline. I was not in that team. Only that me and her had a better understanding. She was the person who closed my deal. So I somehow get closer to her. So I choose to work with her. By 6 a.m., she will call me. Ebet, where are you? Let's meet at Magbites. For those of you that know Calabar, I think it's no longer Magbites now. Then it used to be Magbites. Let's meet at Magbites. By 6 a.m., she will call me. So this time around, I'm on the road rushing so that I shouldn't disappoint her. Because it will make sense, it will not make sense for her alone to come and reach that place and stand there and prospect, and I'm not there. I'm giving people secret. So I'll rush myself to get there. I'll be there before 6:37. And she too should be rushing down from Marian to Magbites. And I'll go, we meet, we start prospecting. We prospect. Now, there's a challenge. She's tired, I'm tired. But who will leave first? Can you see a point now? Who will leave first? Who will be the first to leave? That's the advantage of accountability partner. So we have a target of prospecting 50 in a day. A target of prospecting 50. So if you don't prospect 50, we will not leave. So we've done from 7, 8, 9, 10. We're tired. Who will leave first? Nobody. Ebet Alpha, have you reached? How many are you? So I'll count. 30, 35. Okay, let's see what you can do. How many have you done? She said she has done 40 or she has done 20 something. Okay, let's go back. Let's do it. We'll push ourselves like that. Before that kind 12 1, we have smashed the goal. Believe you me, if it was me alone, when I'm tired, I'll leave. I'm not bragging. Go to Calabar office. Go and check 2019 attendance. There's no single week that I don't have registration. No single week. Like no single week like this. Go and check. Check from February. There's no single week that I don't have registration. If I should log into my page now, like right from February 1st, 2019, down till the last time I checked was I check and stop at 2019, 2020, 2021, December. There's no single month that my first account have not made encashment. No single month like this. Now, that's to show you that the work I was doing was productive. There's no single month that my first account does not make encashment. I'm not even talking about all account. If I say there's no single month I've not make money, it's a different thing. This one I said my first account. There's no single month that account have not make encashment. Right from January or February 1st, that was when I received my first money. February 1st, 2019, down till December 2021. There's no single month. I check when I get to 2021, I was tired. I just said, let me rest. So if you have an accountability partner, it will help you grow in this business faster. You don't work, it's not everybody you should work with if you want to succeed in this business. Not everyone. You shouldn't work with everyone. You should work with partners who have where they are going. I don't care who is that person. If you like, it should be your upline. If you like, it should not be, it should be your downline, it should be your crossline. In as much as the person has vision. Yes. You see, you're not working for the bank. Like they say, the bank will check you. So you are the one checking yourself. So one way you check yourself is choosing the right partner. That's one way you check yourself. If you choose the right business partner, it's not everyone that is qualified to be your business partner. It's not everyone you should even spend time and discuss with the person. Some person don't have where they're going. They don't have. Some of them, their parents is there taking care of them. Some of them, the husband is there. Some of them, the wife is there. Some of them, the boyfriend is there. Yes. So you cannot compare yourself with them. So you compare yourself with people that have where they are going. Because someone who is paying his or her transport, for example, can choose not to come. But you don't have. So you need to be accountable for yourself in as much as you want to succeed. Because the temptation we found in this business is that we are not working for M Global. I want you to know that if we are working for M Global, you'll be accountable. Let's take the staff at the RC. In short, if you go to RC, if you're a person that frequently go to RC, you realize that most staff are always very angry. They're like bank staff. They're very angry. I don't know if you have had that experience. If you have had that experience with any of the staff in the RC, drop 5 in the comment section. They're always, if you do anyhow, they just get angry on you. You know why? The workload they are doing. They are accountable. They are expected to meet this target. They are expected to finish this duty. But our one is not like that because we are not working for M Global. We are working for ourselves. M Global are looking at us as business associates. So if you're responsible, they count you as a responsible business associate. If you're not responsible, they look at you as irresponsible business associates. That is it. If you compare us to M Global, we are known as entrepreneur. So M Global are entrepreneur, we are entrepreneur. So we partner with them to push the business. So we are not working for them. We are indirectly working for ourselves. So M Global will not monitor what we are doing. If you like, recruit somebody. If you don't like, forget about it. If you like, attend training. If you don't like, forget about it. Share your register now. You have registered. If you don't like, forget about it. That's the truth. You're not working for them. But as for the staff, they are paying salary at the end of the month. The workload is heavy. They're not joking with you. Dr. L will call the manager and ask the manager. The only question Dr. L wants to hear is how many packages have you released this month? Because he's paying him. So if I'm paying you to work for me, then I'll be taking your accountability. You'll be giving me a report. But in a situation that nobody is paying us, all of us on this call, no one is paying us. We are paying ourselves. So it becomes challenging for you to have someone who check you, who query you. Trust me, if you're being queried, you are going to do better. Yes, because there's nobody. I tell people there's no one that is outrightly wicked. It's just oversight. Most time they're carried away. You go to the field, you work with people that are not responsible. See, some of you, if I am paying you by now, I would have sacked you. I'm telling you the truth. If like I am paying you salary, because I would not like to waste my salary on your head. If I'm paying you salary by now, I'll sack you. Like look at the strategy that some of these real estate companies are doing. Some of these companies, some of these insurance companies are doing. They will employ you, pay your salary first month, second month, third month. If you don't have sales, they don't pay you again. You work like that on your own until you start making commission. If you like, you quit. That's your business. You still pay transport and come for training, do everything. You're working for them. Oh. How much more here? So if I am paying you salary, many of you on this call, you would have been fired by now. But I cannot fire you because you're doing your business. You're not doing my business. It's your own business you're doing. So in as much as you're doing your business, you need to overcome the temptation of being distracted as a result of nobody is checking you, no accountability. This is a big problem in the business, and I want each and every one of us to look into that. So I've mentioned 5 things you can do to help yourself. You have to give report, very important. So 5 things you can do. The first thing is set a goal for yourself and let it be what Jim Rohn, my mentor, called confidence builder. It shouldn't be very big. Let it be what can stretch you small, but is doable. Maybe, I've been talking about making 100 calls. And I want to say this openly, that making 100 calls is not that easy for a newbie. There are people that are making 200, 300 calls in a day. But 100 calls is not easy for someone that is just starting. So can you challenge yourself to make 50 calls? Do you understand my point now? You want to make 100, but can you challenge yourself? Even if it's 20. Yes. Okay, today, even if I cannot make 100, let me just try myself and make 20 calls today. It's a goal. You make 20 calls today. You have tried. You're better than not doing. Tomorrow you can add 10 and make it 30. Before 1 month's time, you'll be surprised that you'll be making more than 100 calls. Those things will confident builder. So that was a goal you set. You've set a goal, a target for yourself, and you started it small. Then have a checklist. Things you want to do in a day. If you want to be productive, have a checklist. And these are things I want to do in a day. So you have a checklist. You'll be able to do it. So you tick. You've been able to do it, you tick. You've been able to do it, you tick. The one you don't do, no problem. Don't kill yourself, no problem. Go and repeat it. See as you can go back to it and fix it. Yes, you've not done it. We agree you've not done it, but add it to the next day thing and move on. There's nobody that achieved all his goal. I want to tell you that don't allow anybody to motivate you. No one ever achieved all his goal. If anyone ever achieved, say I've achieved all my goal, the goals were not scary. No, they were not. So don't allow anybody to deceive you. Oh, I've achieved all my goals. So because of that, me that cannot achieve all my goal and I'm going to commit suicide. No, nobody. Except the person did not say good goals. But if you set good goals, it will challenge you to scare you and you will achieve, but you might achieve 70%, 80%, 90%. It's fine. Add the remaining percent to the next day goal and keep checking yourself. Some days you might be lucky you complete everything. Whichever one, celebrate yourself, reward yourself. So get accountability partner if you want to really succeed in this business. So to do so, we have what we call the DMO, the daily method of operation. You can get it. These are things I'm going to do. Say that you do it. Put those things in place. Those things that you do, you record it and see as you can move yourself forward. By so doing, you are very close to the success you're looking for. But if you don't do it, you're far from it. So this business is not difficult. I tell people the truth. The only thing that makes this business a problem is there's no accountability. Nobody's checking you. Even your upline doesn't even have right to check you. Your upline doesn't even have right to query you. But if you're working in a school, this is from my time is to 7. If you're working in a school, you're expected to be in the school. For example, you're a teacher, you're expected to be in the school around 7, 7:30 so they can be at the devotion, and you're coming by 9. What will happen? They'll query you. Tomorrow you will not want that query again. You come early. That's the point. Yes. In short, I remember back then in school when invigilators would come, the teachers would try everything possible to cover up so that the invigilators would think that the teachers are doing well. Do you understand now? Because there are people having accountability and coming to check them. So you have someone that checks them. Do you understand? So the point of today's discussion is that if you're not accountable, you will not succeed in this business. You should not work with everybody. You should work with someone that is pushing you to go up, someone that is encouraging you to go up, someone that is seeing your possibility, someone that is also trying to climb. These are the kind of people you should work with. They will be the only one that will push you. So if let Jim Rohn said, we are average of 5 of our friends. If our friends are not doing this business, we will not do this business. If the partners we are working with are not zealous about this business, we will not be zealous about this business, even if it's your upline. So for that reason, I want to encourage each and every one of you, go back and check your associates. Who are you working with? Is he a kind of person that is encouraging you to do the business, or is the kind of person that is actually discouraging you from doing the business? Some person might be discouraging you without even telling you, but that's the truth. So you go back and check them and see that they are actually encouraging you. Those are my points for you. I believe you have the 5 points ready. Set an achievable goal. Let it be achievable. Let it not be something that will stop you from doing. Then, when you set that goal, have a checklist. Start small, keep going on the track. Then see to it that you celebrate yourself. Have accountability partner. Thank you very kindly. I'm so grateful for giving you giving me your attention.